when you really internalize, when you really understand that everything around you is conceptual, not just things like iPads and like consumer goods, right? Or someone designing their landscape. Obviously, those are concepts, but I mean a tree itself. Like you and I will look at a tree and we won't see the same fucking thing. You will feel differently about the tree I'm looking at right now than I will. Like you can't even see this guy. And I'm recording it on this Samsung phone. I'm sure it looks fine. This is objective, right? Wrong. It's not. It's not. Because, well, there's deeper levels to this, but at surface level, I just showed someone that tree. And someone's like, fuck that tree. And they turned the video off. Meanwhile, I'm still talking about this damn tree. But anyway, it's all conceptual. Once you understand this, you control reality. You're a creature of habit. So like, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the emotions, all the experiences you've had, they shape how you perceive the world. But did you know that you can change those things? There's different ways to say this, but the funniest, a funny way, like a little comic relief way, is you're gaslighting yourself. Did you know you can gaslight yourself? If you're a miserable fuck and you spend every day programming your mind to be loving and generous and kind, you will be loving, generous, and kind. And all the people around you that vibe with that person are going to mysteriously find their way into your life. This is a gross oversimplification. But life is all about becoming the person that the things that you want happens to. That's it. And right now, your entire life, you're getting exactly what you want and what you desire. And you're like, this is bullshit because I don't want the life I have. And bullshit. You do. And that's why you're living it. Because for whatever reason, the life you have right now, the thoughts, the feelings, the actions, everything, all of those you chose because you like them slightly better than the alternatives that you could think of. So you have what you want right now. Own that shit. Own that shit. Because it's true. When you own it, you can understand and learn to understand, rather, how you made it in your life. And then you can uncover the steps to consciously do things to align your life with what you really want and desire. You can break out of this box that you're in and you can create a new box. You'll always be in a box, but some boxes have a better view. So I'll give 3 things that happen here, and this is all reality. All of reality is desire, faith, fulfillment. And it happens over and over and over again. Pay attention in your life, you'll see this. Desire, faith, fulfillment. Desire is like that spark. It is the seed. It is the acorn. But if you hold an acorn in your hand, it's not going to grow into an oak tree. Desire, if strong enough, turns into faith. And within faith is, you got to believe that it's possible. Do you believe it's possible? Helps to see somebody else succeed at doing it. You know, no one could run a 4-minute mile. One dude does. All of a sudden, everyone's doing it. Belief that it was possible. You know that it's coming. And then you become the person it happens to. It comes to. And once you've done that, fulfillment happens. And then you get a new desire and you go through the whole process again. Over and over. And you already do that. You already do that. You could think your life sucks and you do this. You do this. It might be small desires or just desires that, you know, someone else put in your head. But you already do it. You already have faith in certain beliefs and you already fulfill your desires right now. You're just doing it on autopilot, or there's someone else's desires that you think that they trained you to think you want it. And we wonder why everybody is sad while living in opulence. Sad's the wrong word, just the one that popped in my mind. They feel unfulfilled, right? Empty. That's it. You have the wrong concepts. And everything is a concept. So why don't you find concepts? Even if you're not sure, right? Just pick one. Pick something else. See if you like it. But whatever you pick, have faith that it's possible, right? Believe it's possible, know what's going to come, and be the person it happens to. You just got to be the person. I don't know. Maybe you want to start a business in Vancouver. Do you believe that's possible? If so, know what will happen to you. And if you believe and know what's going to happen to you, you will be the person who owns a business in Vancouver. So this whole step is like, what would if a person owned a business in Vancouver, what would they be doing today on Tuesday? Day of our Lord. Do that. What would business owners do? What would this do? What would that do? Whatever the person it is, like how would they feel? And as you have random happenings that occur during the day, how would that person respond to them? See, you must pray as if you have already received before you may receive. That's how this works. So the clever thing is, when you were young, you were trained to follow certain concepts faithfully. And that's what you think the world is right now. But these are just choices that were chosen for you. When you reach a certain age, you need to take an inventory and go through these concepts, go through these beliefs, your belief structures, and prune away. There's going to be some you like and you want to hold on to, and that's great. But there's a lot of beliefs you hold that you know are bullshit, but you do them anyway. Those are the ones you need to change. Hop to a different one. Go to a different box. You can do this in your mind by having the desire, having the faith that you will have that desire, and then watching it unfold. You take the acorn of desire, you plant the acorn in faith, and then you just leave it alone. The oak tree is inevitable.